Welcome to my channel. My name is Ivan and I'm a marketing specialist. But this video won't be about marketing. Today I want to tell you a little story about how I try to become a part of a community of people who just don't wash their hairs and what came of it. Are my hair looking bad?
Yes, and oily.
The right answer is no. Okay, maybe a little, but I didn't wash my hair for the whole 8 months. And today I want to share my story about why I stopped using the shampoo, what results I've got, and why finally I returned back to using it. I just want to share my experience with those of you who are thinking to try or not to try the same approach. If you didn't hear about this, like me, 8 months ago, for example, there is a movement where individuals choose to stop using shampoos in their daily hair care routine, aka No Poo movement. Literally, some marketing genius labeled this movement like that. The goal of the No Poo movement is simple: to move away from using the traditional shampoo products, which often contain harsh chemicals like sulfates and parabens, and instead explore more natural and gentler approach to washing and maintaining the hair. Looking ahead, I choose to use the most natural way for cleaning my hair: fresh water from the shower. Because using coconut oil or some other special natural treatments for hairs was too harsh for me. My journey started from this video. The idea from this video was simple. You just try not to use a shampoo for like 3 months and you get the results. And one day, 7 months and 29 days ago, I stopped using shampoo. The first result, which I noticed, my girlfriend were furious. Because, you know, men are not the most pleasant creatures to live with. But now I also refused to use a shampoo. Total disaster. But I convinced her that it will be over. Someday. Maybe. Anyway, in the first days, my hair got really oily, which I successfully treated with salty ocean water. Yeah, I had been swimming a lot during that time, and I noticed first big thing. For your scalp, this might be like a roller coaster. One day and all of your previous life, you use the shampoo, and then not. And when you stopped, if I understand it right, your scalp kinda forgot how to produce a normal amount of oil for your hair. That's why in the first months, your scalp will giving you the same amount of oil as always, but now it will be just too much for you. Because before that, some of this oil, almost all of this oil, every 1 or 2 days, were removed by the shampoo. But our body adapts to almost everything. So with time, your scalp starts to lower the amount of oil it produces. But the interesting thing from my experience was that if something is changing for your skin, for example, like me, you move to another city with different air temperature, with slightly different composition of the air, and so on and so forth, you'll be shocked by your scalp's enormous oil production amount. And maybe, if you're lucky, in a few weeks, it will stabilize a little, if you are lucky. To be honest, this is an interesting experience. You feel how your body adapts in a way you could not imagine before because you use the shampoo all of your life. This thing was really something new, something special to me. Maybe this will be the reason for you to try the no poo approach. But moving on, as I mentioned, salty water. Salty water may have an ambivalent effect on your scalp during this period when you are not using a shampoo. Firstly, as I experienced it, the different conditions for your scalp in this period are boosting the adaptation skills of your skin. For example, you are swimming in the salty water and right after that you are going to the shower with the fresh water and you are doing it a couple times a day. It will boost the adaptivity of your skin. And the second thing, after salty water and then showering in the fresh water, your hair will be super oily. So after all what I've said, the main issue is your oily looking head. This means your main purpose during this, on average, 3 months period, to find a courage not to be ashamed of your oily looking head. And here is, I hope, a valuable tip from me, from my experience. Use simple talcum powder on your hair. It will absorb excess oil and grease from the scalp and hair, and your head will look absolutely fine. After 3 or 4 months, I had no problem with my hair. It was absolutely fine. It looked good for me and for others too. My girlfriend forgot that I don't use a shampoo anymore, but the happiness didn't last that long. My hair became longer. As you see now, it's really long because I decided to try a new style for my haircut and I kinda liked it. What I did not like is that my hair became oily again. Not too much, but I started to feel after I touched my hair that my hand becomes a little oily. What for did I spend these 8 months without a shampoo? Also, I started to think, how do women who profess the philosophy of no poo movement live like that with much longer hair than I have? I don't know the answer for that. And now we are here. I'm making this video as fast as I can just to return to use shampoo because I can't continue to live this life with this oily hair. And maybe you don't see this and maybe it looks fine for you, but maybe not. But I feel now every day the oil on my hands. And yes, shampoo industry, me, 1-0. But I hope I fought well. At least I tried, right? So I hope this video was useful to all those who want to try this approach to become a truly no poo person. Or I hope this video was at least interesting from the perspective that this guy hasn't washed his hair for like 8 months. Anyway, now with a light heart, I can wash my hair and of course, to show you how I do this first time in 8 months. Anyway, now with a light heart, I can wash my hair and of course, show you the results. After washing, my hair looks shiny, feels fluffy, and super soft. They are pleasant to touch, and most importantly, my girlfriend is simply happy because these 8 months without the shampoo have come to an end.
Yay!
Thank you for watching. Please push the like button below. It would greatly support the growth of my young channel. Don't forget to subscribe because there are lots of marketing related videos coming up. See you in the next video. Bye.